Last time when she rules the waves, we locked our way through the last part of France before crossing the border to Belgium, where we saw Bumblebee and stayed the night in Antwerp. Next morning, we refilled our tanks and left Wallonia for Flanders. After a lot of hold-ups, we figured out the regional differences and stopped for the night in a small marina. A little earlier than planned though. But how far will we get today? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Linus Jackson, a sailing musician and father of two, trying to get my boat Sedna home to Sweden for a major refit. And in time, I plan to be a full-time liveaboard and world traveler. Join us on this journey. Good morning, people. It's a grey and a little chilly day today, but I'm sure that will change when the sun comes out. The first thing on the agenda is to try to get out of this spot without hitting something. And the wind is the same as yesterday, but not as strong, so I'm sure we'll do fine. And then we actually think we might have changed our plans a little. But the first 2 days are going to be the same anyway, so let's keep to that. We're going today around Ghent and then up to Holland and actually out into the sea. Alright, that's gonna be exciting. And there is the Norwegian friends that I've been chatting with about what channels to do. They are going the other way, and we actually met here in the marina. It is a small world. So, yesterday we ended up around here, and the plan for today is to keep heading north around Ghent and hopefully make it all the way into the Netherlands, somewhere around here. So let's go. Just got overtaken by a bunch of roller skiers. That's good for the eagle. Birthday present, the coffee maker. It's a godsend. Thank you so much to my dear children and their mother. You're not allowed to anchor upside down. It's good to know. Looks a little bleak up ahead. We are soon turning left on the Ringvaart around Ghent. Let's hope we won't get soaking wet. The city of Ghent, the skies are ominous. Pretty crappy weather, but it looks like it's brightening up the front. Alright, so this is the biggest one yet. And we're all man on deck and we're trying to figure this out. It's pretty cool. We feel pretty small. Going down. This was the last lock for today and the last lock in Belgium.
Soon we'll reach the end of the Ringfart and then we'll turn left into the Ghent-Terneuzen canal.
There's a boat cemetery over here. That's kind of sad.
The next canal is a major waterway that connects the ocean to the city of Ghent. And after a while, we'll reach the border to the Netherlands. Our goal for today is to stop in a marina in Terneuzen just before the lock out into the tidal waters of the ocean. Well, technically the ocean, but it's more of a fjord, heading inland and connecting to a bunch of other waterways sealed off from the ocean. But more about that tomorrow.
We're just about to leave Belgium and enter the Netherlands. We're not sure exactly, but probably by the bridge up ahead. Last marina in Belgium.
The marina we had scouted beforehand was way too small, and the pier we docked instead was strictly off limits. But after a short walk I found another sailor in the city marina who said we could moor alongside his boat. Said and done. The sailing community is really something else, and it makes me very happy to be a part of it. Our neighbor also taught us a lot about the huge lock and the sometimes pretty fierce tidal currents on the other side of it. That will come in handy tomorrow. But now, let's head out to dinner.
Dutch classic when in Holland. Yum.
Terneuzen gave us a really nice golden hour after dinner, and we ended our long and productive day with a warm feeling. And tomorrow we head out into the salty waters for a bit. And we have to get up really early and be ready by the lock to make sure we get out in time to catch the following tide. So for now, we say goodnight. Good morning, people. Today we're heading out into the salty waters on our way east. We will go through a bit of open water before locking through a series of closed-off bodies of water, and our goal is to make it all the way to Willemstad. But there is a few anchorages along the way if we don't make it. Our neighbor from the night before had warned us that the locks can be crowded, and boy was he right. Plus, this is definitely the biggest one yet.
This is the craziest one yet. There are so many boats trying to fit in like a puzzle. Impressive. We're the last one.
The lockkeeper guided us all over the VHF, and it was important to listen after the term sportboat, as well as check out the names of the boats around you. They tell you to follow a certain boat to a certain spot, and then you do that.
I'm not sure if you can see the extent of this, but it's a big lock.
And then, when the gates open, you just follow the same boat, unless you're told differently over the VHF.
Now we're actually in the ocean, kind of. At least a little by part of the ocean. Exciting. We're now out in the tidal waters for the first time, and we're doing almost 8 knots, sometimes 8 knots. That feels pretty cool. Had these waves and stuff in a long time, so it's kind of, we're not used to it. We're doing 9.7 knots. You can see the tidal current around that mark. It's pretty cool. Right. Hey. We weren't allowed in this time because it was full. The commercials are always prioritized ahead of us, so just have to wait. Maybe the rest of the day, we'll see. That's a big ass gate closing behind us. Can't even see the end of it. Hello! Look at that boat! Whoop, whoop. Actual sailing boat. That's lovely. Makes me happy.
These locks are not just here to get you forward through an elevation because of the tide, but also to keep the salt levels correct in the various enclosures. That means you're not always sure if you're going up or down or not move at all.
We're the only ones in this lock. Totally empty.
We had pre-booked a slip in the Willemstad Marina and more without a hitch. Although we were hit by a short rain as we were preparing for the evening.
We've now arrived to Willemstad in the Netherlands, and it's a little late and it just rained, but I think it's gonna be a really nice experience. Let's check it out. This is the moat that actually forms the star around the city. I'll show you on the map. Look at this town. Spiders. Spiders. Ah. Cozy. It's the anchor beer, a little late. Restaurant dinner in Willemstad. Cheers.
1,000 thanks to all of you following our journey. And a very special thanks to our few but hardy patrons who go the extra mile to keep the adventure going. Please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and maybe give us a shout out in the comment section. If you want more, check out our social media and our Patreon page, where you can get exclusive videos and other perks. Or at least, please click the subscribe button and the bell. And until next time, take care.